Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. Shots were fired at an apartment complex in Onalaska this morning. According to a neighbor, 3 shots were fired, 1 hitting a garage and 2 others striking a vehicle. The neighbor isn't sure what led up to the shooting. Onalaska police say there is no active threat to the public and gave no word whether anyone was injured or if any arrests have been made. They said more details will be released tomorrow. There was a heavy police presence on Hobby Road in Tomah tonight. A News 8 photographer on scene says a medical examiner and at least 1 ambulance responded. State Police, Monroe County Sheriff's Office and Tomah Police were present. Authorities say they will release more information soon. The Vernon County Sheriff's Office is looking for a missing Westby teen. 17-year-old Erica Parr was last seen on February 17th. Vernon County Sheriff says he does not believe she is in danger and they are currently investigating her whereabouts. You can contact the Vernon County Sheriff's Office at the number on your screen with any information. Fire departments are responding to a barn fire in Holmen right now. Multiple crews are currently on scene. There is no word yet to the extent of the damage caused by the fire or what may have caused it. We will release new information as soon as it becomes available.
We have a gorgeous day on deck for us to start the week off on Monday. We're not going to have a lot to complain about besides the fact that it's a Monday. The weather is going to be treating us pretty right, though. We do have some light showers moving through the area right now, very, very light, mainly for areas near Eau Claire and north of I-94. As we continue through the next few hours, we're going to see those light showers continue on for the next hour or so, but they'll quickly get out of the area as we go to about 3, 4 in the morning. We should be staying dry as we go throughout most of the afternoon into Monday. We do have some rain chances coming later into Monday evening, but again, the start of your day should be pretty dry and warm. Those lows staying right near freezing in La Crosse. Pretty warm for this time of year to finish February out, getting those temperatures already into the 40s by the late morning hours. And Eau Claire seeing lows in the mid-30s. A chance to see those small sprinkles tonight, but the main story really going to be those 40s going into your afternoon already, and it's going to get even warmer than that as we head later into the afternoon. Everybody's going to be liking the temperatures that we have coming up, or at least I would think everybody would be, but I'll have a full look at it in a little bit.
Definitely take a walk on your lunch break if you can tomorrow.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Nicole. Pope Francis remains in critical condition. Today, the Vatican saying that blood tests are showing mild signs of kidney failure. He continues to get high-flow oxygen through tubes in his nose and blood transfusions, adding that the pontiff has not had any further respiratory crises since last night. Francis took part in the Holy Mass from the hospital today. As he continues his recovery, speculation is growing over the possibility of his resignation, and if he steps down, who might succeed him.
This is a moment where some people kind of jump the gun and they always think about who's going to be the next pope. That's a bit premature. I think we want to stay focused and present right now in the current moment, and that is really to accompany, this man of God wherever he's at in his journey.
We also spoke to Father Zachary Edgar of the Shrine of Our Lady Guadalupe. He says the church will continue to pray for the Pope and remain hopeful he will recover.
Same way that we would want to be on guard for our own family and friends if they were elderly and sick. We just want to give the benefit of the doubt and pray for the best and do what we would do for our own family because he's our spiritual father.
This is the Pope's 4th time in the hospital since 2021. He recovered from a case of pneumonia 2 years ago. In the past, he said he'd consider retiring, but more recently asserted the job of Pope is for life. Food vendors battled for the title of Best Wings in La Crosse at the Wing Flames Showdown. Winners of the wing competition receive a cash prize and a trophy. The event raises money for the Black Leaders Acquiring Collective Knowledge nonprofit. They work to empower and elevate the greater La Crosse Black community through leadership and educational opportunities. La Crosse mayor candidate and executive director of the nonprofit, Shondell Washington Spivey, says the event is a great way for the community to come together.
So to bring everybody in the community together and interact and just enjoy each other's company and have some good food along the way, I think speaks volumes.
This is the 2nd year the organization has hosted the Wing Flames Showdown. La Crosse's signature ski resort is celebrating a landmark anniversary. Mount La Crosse is turning 65. Patrons at the slopes today could celebrate with food and drink specials on the patio. The resort's general manager says having a place like Mount La Crosse adds a lot to the area and brings families together.
One of my favorite things about being out here at Mount La Crosse is just the family histories that have been built here over the years. There are so many generations of families that are still bringing their grandkids and great-grandkids out here. Even if they don't come to ski, they stop out to visit us and say hi.
Bridal says it's been a good year for Mount La Crosse. They were able to make a lot of snow early on, which has been helpful. She says they hope to stay open for a few more weeks, so if you haven't gone yet, definitely get out there soon. A chicken queue for a good cause. Today, the Chaseburg Area Cancer Walk hosted its chicken queue and bake sale fundraiser. Attendees could enjoy a chicken queue meal and homemade baked goods at the Tippy Toe Inn. The Cancer Walk is reaching its milestone 20th year and has raised more than $2 million in that time.
They always say it's good to receive, but it's almost better to give. And we give back to the community. They help us out. And again, we're very, very happy for all the gracious people that do that.
They plan on having 2 more chicken queues in the next 2 months. The Chaseburg Area Cancer Walk event is scheduled for Saturday, September 20th. If you want to support the walk, you can send donations in the mail. We have more information about that on our website. Several recent outbreaks of measles across the U.S. are raising the alarm about public health, particularly as vaccine rates among children lag. Jen Sullivan reports on the public health concerns.
The rise in measles cases across the country is igniting a public health concern. Over the weekend, cases in western Texas grew to 90 and 9 in New Mexico. It's the largest measles outbreak in Texas in 30 years.
This is a very serious and very dangerous measles epidemic.
Measles is a highly contagious airborne disease. General symptoms include a rash of red spots, fever, cough, and red watery eyes. While the vaccine won't prevent you from getting the measles, the efficacy rate for 1 dose is 93%, which is given to infants. The second dose, given to kids around 4 years old, is about 97% effective, according to medical experts. If you are vaccinated and catch it, Dr. Hotez says your symptoms will be much less severe. 285 cases were reported in the U.S. last year, according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Medical experts say it's partially due to the decline in vaccine rates. And until those numbers go up, the number of measles cases will grow.
I'm hearing from colleagues on the ground there that there may be many more cases that still haven't yet been confirmed.
The measles outbreak comes amid massive layoffs at the CDC, which helps detect and prevent disease threats. Many fired employees expressing concerns over what these layoffs could mean for public health.
While I'm all for efficiency, if we do things the right way, if we go through a RIF, but the sledgehammer approach or just creating a list, knowing that those lists could be wrong and not correcting those things, and then just, firing people on a whim is unethical.
I'm Jen Sullivan reporting.
So far, there have not been any reported cases of measles in Wisconsin this year. Coming up, the newly appointed FBI director could see additional duties, plus federal employees told to justify their jobs or face dismissal.
Here at Maxwell White, we know how valuable your time is. From issues with your hot water to slower clogged drains, our team is always on time with friendly service and solutions you can trust. Don't wait. Contact Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Get over $2,700 purchase cash on 2025 Sierra 1500 models.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today.
With a tankless system, you can have unlimited hot water whenever and for however long you need it. Upgrade to a tankless today and never be left without hot water again. Rely on Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
Hey, there's John McGivern. You know John McGivern?
She sure does. What's up?
I'm trying to figure out which Medicare Advantage plan to choose.
That's easy. Network Health. They have plan options with the Part B Premium Give Back. That's money back in your pocket. dental and vision benefits, even plans with a $0 monthly premium.
That's what I've been telling her. I'm going to give them a call.
Call today, 833-7-NETWORK.
Shockwaves through the federal workforce as employees grapple with a call to justify their jobs. An email to federal workers came from the Office of Personnel Management asking employees to explain in bullet points what work they did last week. Many are alarmed since Elon Musk announced that, quote, failure to respond will be taken as a resignation. Several national security agencies, including the FBI, have advised staffers not to respond immediately. All USAID employees in the United States and around the world will be put on administrative leave with the exception of designated personnel. It will take effect before midnight. The personnel exempted from the order include people involved in critical functions, core leadership, or specialty designed programs. Newly appointed FBI Director Kash Patel will reportedly serve as acting director of the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives. There is some speculation President Trump plans to merge at least part of ATF with the FBI. The idea has been floated in conservative media, but even Democrats have considered a possible merger in the past. When Joe Biden was vice president, he proposed putting ATF under the FBI to deal with mass shootings. Egg prices continue to climb. How businesses are handling the soaring prices next.
And we have a very spring-like week ahead of us with multiple rain chances and some warmer temperatures. I'll have a full look at the forecast coming up right after the break.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was worried when I found out Duke had to get knee surgery, but the process was easier than we thought.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
It's Truck Month at your local Northland Ford dealers. Time for exclusive offers on your favorite Ford trucks, including F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks in America for 48 years. Ford F-Series. Get Truck Month ready with all-weather features that make life easier, like heated seating, a heated steering wheel, and remote start. Great deals on your favorite Ford trucks. That's how you get Truck Month ready. Now, get over $11,000 in total savings on a new 2024 Ford F-150. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
During the President's Day sale at Home Furniture, get a free Stanley tumbler when you spend $6.99 or more on furniture, mattresses, and area rugs, like this sofa for $9.99. Get a $100 MasterCard Rewards card when you spend $14.99. Plus, when you spend $24.99 on your purchase, like this Esmond dining set, get $200 in MasterCard Rewards. Plus, pay no interest if paid in full within 1 year. The President's Day sale, going on now at Home Furniture.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Your mom got a new tractor? Yep. Can she see in the dark? Can do. Hook up all the implements? Can do. Steer with ease? Can do. Bale hay all day? Can do. Shift like a race car? Can do. I'm out of here.
Visit any of your local Johnson Tractor dealerships, now including La Crosse and Richland Center. Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, your choice for quality, affordable windows, installed by our experienced team. Contact us or stop into our showroom today for your free estimate.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Surging egg prices across the U.S. are starting to hit bakeries. The egg shortage is tied to the highly pathogenic bird flu virus, which infected flocks across the country last year. Some bakeries say they are now paying more than double the price from a year ago. Other bakeries say they might have to start using so-called egg replacers. Another factor making business tough for bakeries is the sky-high price of cocoa. Well, there's nothing sweet about that, but it was a sweet and beautiful day in the Coulee region, and it looks like it's only getting better from here, at least for the next week. Let's send it to Nicole for our forecast.
Yeah, we have a very sweet week ahead of us as far as temperatures go. A couple rain chances there as well, so it is kind of going to give us that first little taste of spring, because the first day of meteorological spring is actually right around the corner, March 1st, so we got to get ready for it. I'm excited for it, but we have to get through our snowpack first before we can really get through a lot or get to a lot of those warmer temperatures. But it looks like we have a decent chance this week with all the warmth and the rain that we have coming up. Here's our lows tonight. Most of the area actually getting above freezing for the first time in a while for our overnight period. And then going into tomorrow, gorgeous high temperatures out there. Many of us grazing into the low 50s. Everybody, though, should at least be getting into those mid and upper 40s out there, well above normal. Very nice. We will have some showers possible, though, later as we go into the evening, just for areas south of I-90. Here we are at 6 p.m. tomorrow, starting to see some light scattered shower activity off into central Minnesota that'll eventually move on closer to our area, slowly kind of graze us to the south, but as you can see, it falls apart a little bit, so we have some drier air over us. Could still see some light sprinkles for areas south of I-90, but again, not really expecting anything as far as measurable precipitation goes. And then for the rest of Monday night, it's going to be fairly cloudy out there, keeping our temperatures fairly mild again, right above freezing. Those clouds should move out, or at least have some sunshine peeking out as we go into Tuesday afternoons. We'll have another nice mild day ahead of us, but we'll have that cloud coverage increasing right back again as we go into Tuesday night ahead of our next system, bringing a decent amount of precipitation into the area. We're starting to see those showers enter the area Tuesday around 11 p.m., starting off as all rain for the entirety of the area, but the further into the night we go, the colder it's going to get. So areas north of I-94 could start to see a transition from rain to snow in the very early morning hours of Wednesday. That's going to continue on into the later morning hours, giving a lot of that snow mainly into central Wisconsin for now, possibly seeing a chance to pick up 1 to 2 inches there. Otherwise, everybody south of I-90 looking to see rain for the entirety of that Tuesday night period. Definitely still a lot of questions on if we could see any more activity going later into the day Wednesday, but for now it looks pretty certain that we'll be seeing those showers going into Tuesday night. Here's another look at our precip chances. We have those chances coming Monday, and then again going into Tuesday night, and then another chance possibly as we go into Friday. However, that one's looking a little bit more slim. As far as high temperatures go, we've been below average in La Crosse for the last 2 weeks, so it's finally our time to get above average. Looking like we'll stay that way for the next week or so as well. Very similar story in Eau Claire, been below average for over 2 weeks now, most of the month of February. Finally going to end the month off on a high note. They're getting 10 degrees above average throughout most of this week, getting closer to near normal as we go towards the weekend, but we'll probably bump back as we go towards the beginning of next week as well. Nothing really to complain about. Not a lot of snow in the forecast, so the snow lovers might be saying goodbye to the snow for a little bit, especially with those temperatures out there. We'll probably get some of that to start to melt away, but I'm sure we'll have another snow chance coming up. We always do in March.
But definitely a good reminder to maybe go ski if you want to be at that Mount La Crosse story. So yeah, get all your winter activities done now, or really relatively soon, because it might be over. All right, thank you, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, the WIAA boys basketball tournament seeds have been announced. Plus, what's next for the Badgers after suffering a tough loss yesterday afternoon? Cade is in next with sports.
People seem to have a lot of opinions about cases based on a very short snapshot.
It's giving me a better understanding.
There's a lot of in between, and it's very complicated, and I want people to realize.
Wednesday at 6, a first-hand look at what goes into the difficult decisions in our justice system.
Our team is growing at Phillips Outdoor Services. We're now hiring a landscape install leader. Earn up to $35 an hour, a $5,000 sign-on bonus, and 4 weeks PTO. Apply online today at phillipsoutdoorservices.com/careers.
Coulee Region Women, your area's award-winning magazine, is now available. This issue spotlights women who dream big, starting with community health advocate Maumua Vu. Meet women who dream up businesses like Marcy's Pet Spa, live the dream at Super Street Tacos, and create sweet dreams with Slumber Party Solutions. Tour a new townhome nestled in La Crosse's historic district. Then browse the annual La Crosse Area Business Association Home Show Guide. Pick up your copy at area merchants or go to crwmagazine.com to read online.
A 7-year-old girl attends a birthday party at a local swimming pool. She's sexually assaulted by a repeat child molester. The monster faces 100 years in prison, but Judge Susan Crawford let him off with just 4. That was Crawford's choice. Now he's back on the street, walking distance from a school. And Judge Crawford, she wants a promotion. Susan Crawford, dangerous decisions, wrong for Wisconsin.
The Silverado Trail Boss. And a little work. And a little play. And a truck that says no to nothing. And Chevrolet.
Get $3,000 total cash allowance on this 2025 Silverado. Plus, current Chevy owners can get $5,000 total value when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Visit HometownChevy.com.
Our team is growing at Phillips Outdoor Services. We're now hiring a landscape install leader. Earn up to $35 an hour, a $5,000 sign-on bonus, and 4 weeks PTO. Apply online today at phillipsoutdoorservices.com/careers.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Coming into the weekend, the Wisconsin Badgers have been playing some great basketball, but if you missed it yesterday, they had a late meltdown that could cost them a chance at a top 4 seed in the Big Ten tournament. Let's recap. The Badgers, they led by 12 at halftime and even held a 14-point lead with under 6.5 to play. But from there, the Oregon Ducks proceeded to go on a 16-2 run that had a Jackson Shellstad deep 3 that would send the game to overtime. And from there, the Badgers came up short 77-73, but this is an experienced group, and a loss like this can certainly prove to help them as we get into postseason play.
It's the offensive execution that completely dried up, and we shouldn't have been in that situation. But we got what we deserved, and we got to learn from it and move on.
We just have the mentality to attack every day with a focus and not really get caught up in the ins and outs and just how the season is going and what things may look like. It's just day by day, just keep getting better.
The Badgers will look to bounce back at home on Tuesday, hosting the Washington Huskies for an 8 p.m. tip on Peacock. Just 4 games left in the regular season. Wisconsin sitting 4th in the Big Ten standings, but they'll have to face Michigan State on the road 1 week from today. The Spartans currently 1st in the conference. The UWL Eagles wrapped up the regular season yesterday with a win over Stevens Point that helped them tie a school record for most wins in a season. And now they'll turn their attention to the postseason as they're set to host a WIAC semifinal game on Wednesday night. Their opponent still to be determined. The WIAA boys basketball tournament seeds have been released, so let's take a look at some of those top seeds. The Holman Vikings securing a 4 seed in Division I, and then we've got a stacked Division II with Onalaska getting the 1 seed, Central with the 2 seed, and West Salem with the 3 seed. I could see any of those teams making it to the section final. In D3, the Red Hawks have got a 3 seed. They've won 10 of their last 11. Aquinas looking to go back to Madison. They've got a top seed in Division IV, and we've got a gauntlet in Division V. Royal, who hasn't lost a game all year, somehow gets a 2 seed. North Crawford is a 4 seed. They've only lost twice. And then on the top side of the bracket, the Cochrane Fountain City Pirates are a 1 seed. The boys tournament begins on Tuesday, March 4th. Let's go to the NBA. The Milwaukee Bucks, they're going for their 4th win in a row, welcoming in the Miami Heat. Back and forth early on, Giannis drives, a crazy pass out to the corner. Lillard is there, knocks down the 3. Bucks up 3. Later in the first, Giannis pull up mid-range. That's no good, but gets his own rebound and throws it down. Milwaukee up 1, but the Heat got hot. Duncan Robinson, top of the key, knocks down the 3. Miami was up 10 at the half, but the Bucks would come back, and late in the 4th, it's Dame time. A huge triple puts Milwaukee in front. Miami looking for an answer. The pass out to Tyler Hero from way downtown ties the game at 109, but on the next possession, it's Kyle Kuzma. A 3 of his own as Milwaukee runs away with it from there, 120 to 109, the final. We had a couple of UWL track stars competing at the USA Track and Field Indoor Championships. Today, former Logan Ranger Lauren Jarrett in lane 8. She would set another new Division III record in 7.29 seconds and would finish in 6th overall. And then on the men's side, Sam Plaskowski in lane 6, a tough field overall, but he would run a 6.68 and would finish in 14th out of 20 in the preliminary rounds. A great day for the UWL Eagles. Down in Arizona, the Brewers fall to the Rockies in spring training, 6-1. Tough outing for Aaron Ashby. He gave up 4 earned runs in just 2/3 inning pitched, while the Brewer bats managed just 5 hits overall. And Allison, I feel like we've mentioned Lauren so many times already. It's just indoor season. They've still got a few more meets, but she's setting records. I can't wait to see
It's unbelievable because she started the season by setting a record already. So her first race, she set a record. It was 7.37, and she's gotten it down to 7.29. That is incredible. The things she's doing right now are superhuman.
And if she keeps it up, they've got the Division III Indoor Track and Field Championships coming up, and then, like I said, we've got the outdoor season coming up. I'm so excited to see these Eagles out on the track.
Great time for sports right now. It's really exciting.
I agree. All right, we'll have more news after the break.
Brad Schimmel wants to take us back to an abortion ban from 1849, back to a ban with no exceptions, not for rape or even health of the mother. Brad Schimmel, too extreme for women, too extreme for the Supreme Court.
No cash, no problem. Head to Wesco One Sparta and get up to 48 months to pay interest-free on all the hot new furniture you want. Looking to level up your space? We've got you covered with recliners, sofas, bedroom sets, and dining furniture. All available with 0 interest for up to 48 months. Don't wait. Upgrade your home today and swing by Wesco One Sparta. Your home, your style, your savings, your Wesco. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Get solar and get saving with Olson Solar Energy.
The biggest thing I want to get across to people, whether it's via email or voicemail or text, is we are a local Wisconsin, family-owned, turnkey solar company.
We have project managers that will walk you through the process, keep you informed along the way, and make sure that the communication is the best that it can be.
All the financial benefits are awesome. And then on top of that, it's green energy. How can you lose?
Dental implants are often the best solution to severe dental issues. If you have infection in your mouth, it does cause trouble other places. A lot of people ignore infection for way too long. And when they finally do something about it, they say not only do they like what they did here, but they feel better overall. In the end, you can have a smile you're proud of and a very healthy mouth.
We're an implant-focused practice. If you think you have a full mouth of challenges, come see us. Come down for a free consultation.
T-Mobile is very reliable.
It's always nice to know that T-Mobile has us covered.
I love the fact that my family and I, we can stay connected just about anywhere we want to go.
My network is my lifeline.
T-Mobile keeps you connected on America's largest and fastest 5G network. And right now, get 4 free smartphones and 4 lines for $25 per line when you switch. It's better over here.
Brad Schimmel let thousands of rape kits sit untested for years.
While rapists walked free
and victims waited for justice.
Take it from a sheriff.
A sheriff.
A cop. Brad Schimmel's too extreme for the Supreme Court.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
In northern Wisconsin yesterday was the final day of the 51st annual American Birkebeiner cross-country ski race. And participants from first-timers to 23-year vets talk about why this race is so special.
I'd probably say like the Berkey's like the only reason I like trained this whole year.
And Colorado native David Norris won the Berkey skate last year, but was more than ready to compete on the full trail this year.
Okay, it was worth it, like waking up early and freezing my toes.
Sydney Palmer Ledger joined Norris on the women's side as she said it seemed to be in her blood.
My family and my brother just cross-country skied, and I've been doing it since basically I could walk.
It was her first time competing at the Birkebeiner, but she loved the energy from the fans.
You can't really hear your own thoughts because there's so many people cheering, and it's just amazing. And this is kind of bigger than some of the World Cups that I've been in, like spectator-wise, and it's just fun.
But even those with experience on the trail keep finding a reason to come back.
2009, I won the race, and I carried him across the line with me, and now he can carry me.
I've just been trying to do what he does.
Grant competed in the Kortaloppet on Friday and still can't get over watching his dad cross the finish line.
I'm just excited for the day I can cross the finish line on the full Berkey, and I'm like, I can't believe that's my dad.
For some of the more competitive racers, this race reminds them why they started.
A really great way to come back to your purpose and why of seeing so many people out here just loving Nordic skiing.
There's nowhere else where there's this much stoke for Nordic skiing, and it's just so cool to come back here every year, and I feel like I'll come forever.
Gerard Onelay returned all the way from France.
Okay, he said that he was following the news and he saw that we got recent snowfall. And as soon as he saw that, then he registered for the race. And he said it's the most beautiful course of all the courses that he has raced on.
And Onelay made sure to let everyone know how grateful all the racers are for their support.
He said that everybody is honestly adorable here. He didn't know if he didn't know how much lead he had and if he had time to stop or not. So he turned around, he didn't see anyone, so he just wanted to start thanking some people and greeting people who were cheering for him.
In Hayward, Wisconsin, Jeffrey McClure, Northern News Now.
We'll have another check on your forecast when we return.
Getting the kids ready for school isn't always easy.
But knowing what it'll be like so they know what to wear makes it a little easier.
We'll see you tomorrow morning.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
At Dahl Auto, we've had customers ask, why are your prices so low? The simple answer is, we price our pre-owned vehicles to sell. When you're shopping around, we want you asking, why are their prices so high? Dahl Auto.
You know what's on my mind? It's butt cold out here and I don't have any heat at home.
Well, gotta have heat, Einstein.
Up yours, smarty. I just don't know who to call.
Jacob said Chuck used the local company. The Primary Colors, the good one?
What?
What?
Huh?
Well, there's your sign.
Jeez Louise.
Moron.
Hey, putz.
Call GNC.
For the best heating and air conditioning, guaranteed.
Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin invites you to experience the thrill of gaming like never before. With 6 locations across the state, there's something for everyone. Whether you're a slots enthusiast, a poker pro, or prefer the excitement of table games, we've got you covered. Plus, indulge in delicious dining options, live entertainment, and exclusive promotions that add even more excitement to your visit. Come join the fun at Ho-Chunk Gaming Wisconsin.
At Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics, our goal is to help you and your pet in times of need. We specialize in the gold standard for cruciate ligament repair, the TPLO.
I was worried when I found out Duke had to get knee surgery, but the process was easier than we thought.
Piper had TPLO surgery and is already running again weeks later.
Fetch made possible, one knee at a time. Contact Dr. Mark Hine at Wisconsin Veterinary Orthopedics for an orthopedic consultation today.
How much time do you spend comparing prices on pre-owned vehicles? At Dahl Auto, we're comparing prices every day, all week, all year. Because we want our price to be the best price by far. Dahl Auto.
For residential, commercial, or high-speed doors, come to LaCrosse Glass and Overhead Doors. We carry a variety of CHI door styles designed to fit your vision. Get your free quote today.
Well, if you were around last February, you'd remember that it was the second warmest on record, 12 degrees above normal for that mean temperature. Big difference so far this month. Our mean temperature 8 degrees below that normal. So it's a little bit cold, but with this week ahead, we could definitely get that average up a little bit because we're going to be well above average. Very nice out there, getting in the 50s a couple times.
I can't believe our average last year was 35. That feels crazy right now. Oh, we need it back. Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.